Got the update with the new nav look, and while we're waiting for 12.4 whatever 2 will come to us plebeians, let's go out and test it out a little bit, make sure no regressions, and compare it to 12.4 dot whatever we're going to get. This is one where it finally started to creep out to where it can see difficult left and right. It's obscured. It can't see yet. It might be able to see far down the road, but it's obscured by a tree here. It's kind of blocked. About now it can see, and it takes off. So I don't see any regressions there, so that's good. Let's make a right turn out of here. I'm going to go test my second difficult left turn. So there's no way you can see the road now from this B pillar. Now where I'm sitting on the B pillar, I might be able to see down the road, and I've got that memory. There's a fence down there, this tree to my left, and a big rock. So now I can see right, and it proceeds. This is a difficult left turn, unprotected. I've been testing for several years, back to version 10. It's blocked from the left. It has to creep way up. And there was a period in version 11, it would stop here and just take off without being able to see. Lots of foliage to the left it can't see. It's got to creep all the way to the road line before it can see left and right. It can't see yet. It's still got to keep creeping. It's creeping very slow. It used to go a little more aggressively up. About now it can see right, and maybe you can start seeing left here. Got a motorcycle coming from the right. It's going to go out. There's plenty of time for it. Up ahead and a right turn. And, oh, wow, that's the smoothest it's ever done that before. Interesting. That was interesting. I think it got to the left too. I might have to go back and test that again. This is my difficult left and immediate right. I've got a little bit of traffic backed up and waiting for it to stack up a bit here. Great, I got another car coming from the right. Perfect. It's got to creep up past a building to the left, trees to the right. This is what the car needs to learn how to angle out to the right and then back in to the left. Car to the left, got a car creeping up from the right. It's probably going to wait. Got a car behind me now. So now if I was a human, I would probably proceed out. Got a car from the left. Let's see if the car is going to take it. It's starting to creep out, and it's going to go out. It's going to make the left. I haven't touched the accelerator yet. I would have liked to have it creeped out a little more to the right and swing back to the left, but it did make it out here on its own. I am blocking the left lane now, however. But that car behind me is pretty much blocking any traffic anyhow. Put the cameras on here. So I got this car back here. And nicely done, very smooth. Good acceleration. Let's go back and we'll do try and get the unprotected left through the intersection there. I've seen this car aggressively go out into the suicide lane and go up to the turn. This time it's going to wait. Perfect, this is great. Now I've got a long line of cars opposing me and an unprotected left turn. It's going to stop just past the white line. Let's see when it starts to creep up. I can tell by the walkway on the right how much time I've got. So it's still green for those pedestrians. So I still got a lot of time left. Here's a gap. That gap, it could have made that gap. I would have made that gap as a human, right there. 12 seconds on the clock. Maybe after this it can go. Now it's going to take this gap. This gap was further back. That was aggressive through there. That was good. So we made it through. That was a pretty good auto park. I gave it a really difficult task there. This guy was I was very close to this guy, and that was actually pretty impressive. That was well done. Got to creep up to see. Now I can see right and probably see left. It's clear. So now I got a truck coming from the right, and it's got to wait. Okay, it's waiting. Got a car, SUV from the left. After these two, I'm clear to go. Got a car coming from the right. Plenty of time. Well done. Probably sticking out a little bit. No, not much. If I can see my rear view mirror here on the side mirror, I'm maybe riding the line. The Volkswagen behind me is stopping. My car's creeping up a bit, giving this guy some room. Let's see if he pulls up. There's no way the car can see. I'm blocked by the SUV on the left. I'm not sure if it's pulling up to make room for that guy to clear it. Now my car is totally in this line. And my car cannot see. It should not go. I can't see. The car cannot see. So it's got to wait. Hovering over the brake pedal, that takes off. Yeah, there's no way this car should make a right on red here. No way. It would have to creep up another 4 or 5 feet to be able to see. It feels like it's getting anxious. Okay, now maybe it can see now, and I've got the light now. So that was good. It seemed like it was getting impatient, like it wanted to go, but it did a good job. We should be set up good for another unprotected left up here. Perfect. So let's see if the car is going to be aggressive and go into the suicide lane and bypass these cars or wait back here. It's being patient. Again, before I've seen it pull out here in version 11 and get in the suicide lane and then hop up here into this left turn lane. So the last 2 times it's respected that, so that might be an improvement. Plenty of time on the clock, as I can see from the crosswalk. After this, I've got a good place to go. Got some motorcycles. It should go now. A little hesitant, a little jerky with the steering wheel, but it made it. So that was 2 for 2. So pretty much all of my challenges have succeeded. I haven't had any rule takeovers on either of my difficult challenges that version 12 has solved. Version 11 still struggled on all of these challenges that I showed you, but version 12 has pretty much solved all of these. Let's do another parking job here. Let's have it park there. Start to park there. This one's a little bit easier. I gave it a real difficult task the last time. What's kind of funny is it seems like this one is struggling more getting into this one than it did in the more difficult scenario. Pretty good. Maybe just a shade more if it's accurate to the left side of the parking than on the right side. All right, we've got another good situation. Let's go ahead and take advantage of it. Now, there is no way that I can get out here and make a left turn. I'm gonna have to wait on that. I think it's a Toyota. I got a woman in a baby cart. I think it might be waiting for her. Now, it starts to creep up where it can finally see, and should be good to go here. That was well done. Huh, interesting. It was swung. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I have my navigation set wrong. So it's creeping out in this intersection to make the unprotected left. Interesting. Sometimes, why does it creep out here, but not before? Let's make it go out of the parking lot, and we're going to make a left turn up at this market that before this first time through today, it made the best left turn it's ever made. And I wanted to see if that was a fluke or if I can repeat it again. So, got some cars coming from the left. It had a gap. I thought it was going to go for it, but it waited, which is fine. After this third car, it should go. It's totally clear. 1, 2, and 3, and we should go. pulls out pretty far into the road there. It's like over the yellow line. See, now I've got traffic backed up here. Yeah, it needs to stay to the left here, which it did with that car there. But, darn. I was hoping I have a clear shot just to see how smooth it was. Unprotected left. A lot of traffic on this road at certain times of the day. It can't see, it's going to have to creep way up to the stop sign. And probably should be able to see left and right now. Totally clear, and it goes. So well done. Note that I'm using a pretty wide angle GoPro. It's going to make this left here. I thought I might wait for this car, but it makes the left in front of it. It's closer than it looks, but it still had plenty of time. It didn't hurry, so it was nice to see it be aggressive but yet smooth. Through versions 10 and 11, this left turn was often challenging. It would be very jerky, but with 12, it's smoothed out and it's been really nice. So as I think back to when I started on version 10.2 a couple years ago, how much better version 12 is. And it's solved my difficult scenarios that I've highlighted in this video. So I'm hopeful that we'll see some major improvements once we get probably 12.4.2, whatever we're going to get. And then what happens with versions 12.5 and 12.6? How quickly do they come? And how much more improvement do we see? But it's kind of exciting times to be FSD driving. It's becoming very good. And if you have the knowledge of where we started with 10 and 11, you can really appreciate how good version 12 is. Thanks for watching.